Do you want to know the fastest and easiest way to become successful and financially free? Just hang around a bunch of millionaires. Even if they do not give you a single penny, you would undoubtedly be able to make yourself successful. You do want to become successful, financially free, have the money, the cars, the women, and become the best version of yourself. But you don't personally know a bunch of millionaires that you can go hang out with. So what is the next best thing? Watch until the end of the video to see what you can do. You are the average of the 5 people that you spend most time with. Even if you're the most ambitious, driven, and disciplined man alive, but you spend all of your time with heroin addicts, you will certainly not reach your potential nor become the best version of yourself. And there's a high likelihood you're going to become an addict yourself. If you spend all of your time with ambitionless and weak men, you will not reach your potential nor become the best version of yourself. And there's a very high likelihood that you also will become ambitionless and weak. And here's why. It's not the mere presence of the people that you hang out with. It's the actions, the ideas, the thoughts, the routine, the lifestyle. Your brain craves patterns and wants familiarity. The unknown is very uncomfortable. Even if it means that you don't grow as a person, better safe than sorry for the brain. And so if you are in a group of 4 losers, then it means that you are the 5th. Because you wouldn't be there in the first place if you didn't have something in common with them. So recognize when your brain is pulling you towards comfort and then break that pull. And even if you start becoming a better version of yourself while amongst losers, you still need to find a new group of people. If you are the smartest person in the room, you are in the wrong room. Because it means that you will never truly reach your potential, since your people will never be able to push you due to their inferiority. And when you compare yourself to them, you always win, so there is no urge to compete and become even better. So it's obvious that you need to find a new group of men that are strong and ambitious. But what if you can't do that? Understand this. The modern updated version of you being the average of the 5 people that you spend most time with is that you are the average of the 5 people that you spend most time watching. Let me tell you a story. Just the other day in work I was hoovering the carpet, and there was a lot of hoovering to do, so I was left with my own thoughts. When I kept thinking that I shouldn't be here, I should be doing more with my life. I could be living a better life, but I am slaving away for £76 a day. And I realised the string of thoughts that I was having, and I started to think about it all. I cut off all of my old friends, and don't even talk to anyone online in general, let alone network with people that will push me to be better. The only person in my life who knows I do YouTube is my girlfriend. And it's not her job to push me to become better, it's her job to give me love and care. So where am I getting all of these encouraging thoughts for me to do more with my life? It must be the content that I watch, because every other option is cut off. And that makes perfect sense. There was a 2-week span where I literally watched more Andrew Tate podcasts and interviews than talked with my own mother. So because I don't have enough people around me to be the average of, I am instead becoming the average of the 5 people that I spend most time watching. And the best way for you to make this a reality is to watch long form content of people you want to be like. Because you get to hear the thinking, the question, the context and the tone, and are able to understand the thinking and are able to replicate it quite closely. But of course this can go both ways. If you spend most of your time watching losers play video games, you become more so like a loser. The choice is entirely up to you. But you can certainly do the same as me, becoming the average of the 5 people that you spend most time watching, before starting to become more so like them, to then attracting like-minded people, to then become the average of the 5 people that you spend most time with. And before you know it, you will need an even more successful group to hang around with, because you have become superior over your group and you need more competition. Come on!